What issue would you say that's in the black community that touches you more than any other?
I'm probably
Whether it be the police shootings, whether it be black on black crime, whether it be just anything of that nature.
I think me personally, I think that the biggest thing is the broken home issue, which is most important. Like mothers and fathers staying together. You know, I think it's important. You know, because we all look at our mothers and fathers at their age, and whatever at our age when they had us, and whatever equation or formula they was trying to put together equals to what the wisdom they have now at this particular age, wherever they may be. I still think we kind of look at it in a sense, oh, you know, they must be doing something right, but we don't look enough and see all the mistakes they made to where they at. So, I mean, I know it's a lot of like, it's convoluted to understand, like, where you getting at with this? But I'm saying in a sense, like, I know, like, for me, when I'm not doing right, or I feel like it's an error with me or some flaw, you know, I would talk to my parents. I'm like, yo, you do this? Are you like this? Because I'm changing it. Because I'm going to change the whole dynamics. I'm going to do something different. I mean, my parents, you know, work, you know, a little bit here and there. And then after that, you know, disability kicked in. But in a sense, if they had a mindset of like trying to generate income, it would have been something different. Something happened to them on the job, they still had their mind as far as like making something happen money-wise. So I think we got to look at it in a sense about when you coming together yourself at our age and you're beginning to have families or you beginning to set yourself apart. I think it's important to understand where your mother or your father came from and you be better than them from literally. I mean, mentally, physically, health-wise, and I think most importantly, spiritually. You know, that's really important to me. So that I would say that broken home syndrome.
So what do you think is the cause of the broken home syndrome? Or are you thinking it's from an aspect of like the women say men just want to cheat? Or do you think it's something deeper than that?
Man,
something government control?
It's so many different like holes that's been poked in the black family. I mean, it's like
speak on those holes.
It's like the water in a balloon that's filled up that's filled up, and this balloon is very kind of big, and you just start poking these holes in it from different angles, where it be your great-great-grandmother, where it starts from the bottom, and then whatever your great-grandmother or grandfather, you know, whatever they was given at the time, they push forward. Now, as life progressed, I mean, there's more holes that's being poked. So, like, for instance, single mothers. I mean, all my partners. I mean, pretty much, our moms kind of like was raising us, hearing the majority while they was kind of like single. So in that aspect, you know, we kind of like, you know, people say that father figure situation. I think it's important because as a man, the right father figure, because as a man, there's some things that you could get pointers on, approaches, leadership skills on when you making decisions as far as when you get a home or making decisions as far as a career or a career, or most importantly, you know, just being business minded, financially sound, you know. I think also too from the mother's aspect, the woman aspect, you know, everybody's saying about this cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, which is most important, but also too to understand when you with someone, to understand and enjoy that relationship with them. Everybody shouldn't kind of be like at odds or competition wise, you know. And I think women today are super important, most certainly important today. And I think I think we as men should kind of like take a deeper look into, you know, how we like preserving our women and like, you know what I'm saying, treating them, because there's some things that they've been missing. We might understand it from a standpoint because we go out into this world and we dealing with it from a different angle, you know. So they dealing with the same problems in the world as we dealing with, but we dealing with it also physically, you know, because who gets all of the pressure? The men, you know.
So do you think it's just a disconnect between the black man and the black woman currently?
Oh man, right now, yes. I mean, man, we don't. these ideologies about like our generation, of course, IG, social media, we got all this image about how we are perceived. We want to look a certain way. We want to feel a certain way. We want these likes, but also you come back to when you come home and you ain't got the phone in front of your face and nothing like that. You want the normal traditions. What a man at? I'm out to cook for my man. Where the kids at? We going on vacation and trips. Just the normalcy of being in the house. Why is he touching my leg? He next to me and stuff like that this day. But I think it's a disconnect because we're not really like understanding one another and trying to like pour into each other. We kind of like in a sense it's strange. We kind of like getting more of a physical appeasement, if I want to say.
Sexually.
Yeah, I'm trying to use these big words and stuff.
So, I was on Instagram and I seen someone say that the women are getting more masculine and the men are getting more feminine. Would you agree with that?
I probably would agree with that. In a sense, because in decision wise, they're getting masculine because, today, and I know y'all probably gonna get me for this, but the lust of the eyes is so much they want. But IG is so much they want and be able to put it out first, or they'll say that they got it. So in a sense, you might have a guy or a man who's trying to like build something. He gets with you, and you want Louis Vuitton shoes or a bag or a purse, which is like 12 G's. And he's kind of like, you know what? I've been reading some articles about, black family not saving enough and blah, blah, blah. He throw that idea at you. Yeah, you right. Then the next week, you like, Tory Burch having a private sale. Rich Roy having a private sale. And he kind of like, you kind of like, come on, putting pressure on him. It's, now he's, you throwing him off the target of like trying to get us together, like with me. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not cheap, but when you got a goal, you kind of like, okay, the threshold. If somebody's handing me $5,000, I'm not gonna just say, oh, the threshold is $2,500. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna buy nothing yet. I'm gonna build it up another $5,000, and then the threshold is gonna be the $5,000. If I take a trip and I just blow it down to like $6,000, now I'm still good. I'm still on the mark. That's my thought process. You know what I mean?